for Richard Johnson. 2 is Altior, the short-priced favourite, Nico de Boinville. 3, Charbel for David Bass, and 4, Cloudy Dream, 4, Malcolm Jefferson and Brian Hughes. 5, Forest Behan for Aidan Coleman, and 6, Ordinary World, Davy Russell. The last 4, all Irish raiders. 7, Royal Caviar, Ruby Walsh. 8, Sunplan, David Mullins. 9, 3 stars for Robbie Power. Starting point is exactly for the same as the hurdles. The chase course runs on the inside, so up the home straight, 4 in the straight. Then we move out into the country for another 9, making 13 in all in the Arkle. Douvan was sent off 1-4 last year. Matt, will Altior be even shorter?
They're all walking around. Actually, here we go. Here's Davy Russell. There's Ruby Walsh over there. Ruby sounds pretty relaxed.
Who won the Supreme 12 months ago, is once again bidding to win on day 1 of the festival. Starter Robbie Supple, former rider, raises his flag. That signals that the horses are able to approach him. At the moment, Altior is lining up just in midfield, so he will have a few horses in front of him. Let's look at what the starter sees. He drops his flag and the jockeys are away. Racing for the Racing Post Arkle Challenge Trophy, and on the run towards the first of 13, Charbel in the noseband and Ordinary World in the stripes. Leads Sunplan. Altior rises in 4th place as they all negotiate the first safely. Wide on the course is 3 stars. Racing in 5th place ahead of Royal Caviar, Forest Behan, Cloudy Dream and a hairbreadth as the leaders take fence number 2. Leading pair just jumping out to the right slightly. It's a good gallop being set by Charbel and Ordinary World. Altior in 3rd, and 3 stars is being pulled up. 3 stars is being pulled up after taking fence number 2. So 3 stars is out of the contest as Charbel leads them up the home straight. They're now on the racecourse proper and heading towards the 3rd. So it's Charbel who is over in front. A mistake by Sunplan in 4th place. Forest Behan is the one that is at the rear of the field. Altior, with a nice sight of his fences, takes it in 3rd place. So safely got the front 4 fences under their belts, and turning away it is Charbel who leads. Altior moving out into 2nd place now on the outside of Ordinary World as they move away from the stands. Sunplan comes next with Royal Caviar. Behind these Cloudy Dream, a hairbreadth, and Forest Behan. They do take 1 fence on this part of the racecourse before turning down the side, and Altior's jumped his way through into 2nd place, and he's got a nice spot sight of his fences and well positioned. So far, so good.
So far, so good for Nico de Boinville. I think he did the right thing, you know, get him out, get him a little bit of daylight. I'd be happy now, champ, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would. This is one of the trickier fences in the track, so let's hope he jumps this well, but he's in a good position now from where he was early on.
Forest Behan made a slight mistake. Altior was cautious there, just allowed to find his stride into it, pecked slightly, but now, after lots of plain fences, this is the water jump with a slight expanse of water on the landing side, and Charbel over in front from Ordinary World. 3rd place Altior, Royal Caviar, slightly slowly by Sunplan in 5th from Cloudy Dream, a hairbreadth, and Forest Behan. This is the first of the open ditches. There's an expanse of space jumping in front of the fence, and Sunplan and a hairbreadth both made mistakes there, and we're down to the final 5 obstacles here as Charbel, continuing down the side of the racecourse, leads Altior. Ordinary World and Royal Caviar who's getting closer. Sunplan, Cloudy Dream, a hairbreadth's jumping's rather gone to pieces down the side of the racecourse as they turn towards the final open ditch, which is 4 from the finish, and Charbel, as they climb steadily uphill towards it, leads Altior by about 3 lengths or so. Ordinary World's in 3rd place. In 4th is Cloudy Dream on the inside of Royal Cap. Big leap by Altior there, really stood off that. Puts himself right on the heels of the leaders, but Charbel still travels well enough. Altior in 2nd place, just briefly shaken along for just a stride or 2. Ordinary World in 3rd. In 4th, Cloudy Dreams getting a nice run up the inside for Brian Hughes as they make the turn downhill. A little bit of a run and a descent now before they encounter the 3rd last. One of the trickier fences with the pace increasing and them approaching it on the descent. And Charbel for David Bass. Altior just shaken up in 2nd place. Cloudy Dream, Ordinary World, Royal Caviar. Then behind these Sunplan, 3 from the finish. Altior's going to be asked for a big leap behind Charbel and delivers. Forest Behan made a mistake back in the field, so now they're making the journey down towards the home turn, and Charbel out in front. Altior, it hasn't been plain sailing, just having to be shaken up to get to the girths of the leader, and Charbel still has that lead. Altior in 2nd, Ordinary World, and then on the inside Cloudy Dream as they turn back towards the 2nd last. Out in front, Charbel. Altior still just chased along, about a half a length or so down, 2 from the finish, and Charbel's down when in front. Altior left left in the lead, but Cloudy Dream over on the far side still throws down a challenge. Altior is over the last in front. Cloudy Dream in second place, then Ordinary World, and now Altior off up the run-in, leads by 3 lengths from Cloudy Dream. It's hardly been a cakewalk, but Altior will follow up last year's winning of Supreme by winning this year's Arkle. Altior scores for Nico de Boinville and Nicky Henderson. Cloudy Dream second, Ordinary World third. Back in 4th place was Royal Caviar, then Forest Behan, Subplan. Charbel is up perfectly okay, and I think his rider is also up on his feet okay, so it's really good news for David Bass. It wasn't a foregone conclusion when Charbel came down that Altior would prevail. He was left in the lead. It was a lead he did not relinquish. There, the frustration, I think, of David Bass. I can see down the course. He's thrown his whip down on the ground, and David Bass really frustrated. I can see him by the second last. He thinks there might have been a chance he could have lowered the colours of Altior. We'll never know.
One thing for sure, Altior's good. He's very